guys, it's Ulrich with Guitar Ingenuity. Today I'm going to do a quick review on Sweetwater Sound. And I hope this video review will be helpful for those of you who might have heard of the company, but you are undecided whether you want to work with them, whether you want to buy an item through them. I was in a very similar situation about 8 months ago. I went online, did some research on orange amps, and found on YouTube a bunch of really cool video reviews by a guy named Doug Doppler. I found his email address. I sent him my question. I essentially asked him, look, I want an orange amp. I know that because I like the tone and just like the sound, but I want the amp that gets me as close as possible to the early Black Sabbath sound. And I explained what types of guitar I play and all that. So he got back to me within minutes. And that was a surprise right there, a positive surprise, obviously. And he really shared a lot of insight around orange amps with me. And based on what I shared with him, he recommended the Orange TH100. And in hindsight, I must say he was absolutely right, because this is the puppy that I needed. This is the one that I wanted, and this is the one that I got. Now, after I talked to Doug, a few months went by before I actually placed the order through the Sweetwater website. After I had placed the order on the same day, TJ from Sweetwater called me and introduced himself as my sales engineer. So we talked logistics. He wanted to make sure that I was really getting what I wanted, and we talked delivery, timing, and so forth. So he explained to me that the item that I wanted was unfortunately not in stock, and I was a little skeptical because, as you know, sometimes working with these music stores, they tell you it's just going to take a couple of days more, but then that turns into weeks or even months. Not the case here. He said you'll have it within 5 days, and I, in fact, got it within 5 days. So that worked out very, very well. Obviously, I'm thrilled with the product. We'll do a separate product review on the amp and the cap later. Speaking of the cap, I purchased the cap just a few weeks ago after I had this positive experience on the actual amp head. I purchased another of other items just this week. I actually called TJ and I said, look, I don't know much about miking an amp and all that, but I want to do a bunch of product reviews for which I need a decent microphone and a stand, a wire, an interface and all that. Now here's the thing, since I don't know anything about it, things got to be very simple, very easy. I don't want to spend a lot of money, yet I just want a quality product that would allow me to take care of all these reviews that I wanted to do. So I left him a voicemail with that. He got back to me within a few minutes. He said, look, I understand exactly what you need. Let me send you an email with a few of my recommendations. By the time we hung up the phone, the email was in my inbox. There were a bunch of product links. I clicked through them, looked at everything. Yep, found this is exactly what I wanted. Called him back, placed the order. 2 days later, I got everything. So specifically, I got the Shure SM57. I got a microphone stand, wire, and a Focusrite interface. The reason why I'm mentioning that is it would have been a perfect opportunity for Sweetwater to, because I shared with them that I don't know anything about recording, they could have easily sold me an item that would have been more expensive. They didn't do that. So I always feel like they really want to, they make sure that they understand what you really want, and based on what you share with them, they get you what you actually need, which is a very, very pleasant experience. So to sum everything up, I feel that the staff over there is very, very competent. They're not pushy, as I just described. It's a personalized buying experience. So you always have a conversation with the sales engineer, and as I said, they just want to make sure that they fully understand what you need and that you're satisfied as you actually receive the product from them. They're very quick and reliable, not only as far as the shipping of the actual products is concerned, but also responding to questions that you leave with them. The products are all top quality, and as far as the price is concerned, at least for the items that I bought at Sweetwater, they were the cheapest. Now, I don't know if that's always in general the case. I believe that will likely depend on the product and the timing. that is something you would have to find out. In which case, I would actually recommend that you reach out to them and just send them an email and explain what you want before you even buy something. But based on the interaction you will have with them, I think that will give you a pretty good understanding of what type of company they are and who you actually deal with. And at least in my experience, it was thoroughly positive and always very pleasant. So I'll give them 5 out of 5 stars. I will continue to work with them. I encourage you to check them out. And if you have any questions, as usual, leave your questions below the video in the comment box. I will get back to you as soon as I can. Thank you very much for watching. Before you leave, please subscribe. I'll see you next time. So long. Bye-bye.